Hi, I'm Louise. I'm an engineer at Holden. In a 2018 study, it showed that 70% of Australian child seats are installed incorrectly. When your child seat is installed incorrectly, it increases the risk of serious injury in an accident. At Holden, we understand that it is daunting when fitting a child seat, and we also understand that there is a few easy mistakes that can be made. I'll also go over these mistakes and show you how to avoid them. So some of the common mistakes include the tether being pulled too tight or being twisted. Another mistake is the routing of the tether is incorrect. This means it doesn't go through the correct location on the child seat. If you're unsure on how to install a child seat correctly, there's professionals out there who can help you. You can go to places like a nursery store, or there's third-party organisations like KidSafe that will help you fit and install your seat. A common question is, where is the best place to install the child seat? Now the answer is the passenger side, and this is firstly to improve visibility to your child. You can do this by using the rear view mirror or one of these baby mirrors. If you have more than one child, it's best to put the youngest on the passenger side and the oldest on the driver's side. A great feature about the Holden Acadia is you can slide the second row seat forward so you can access the third seats without taking the car seat out. This allows you to have children in the back while still having your child seat in the second row. So I'm going to demonstrate how to install the base of the capsule. The first thing to do is to secure it to the seat, and I'm going to do this using the seat belt. So right now I'm feeding it through the locations indicated on the seat and clipping it into the existing seat belt holder. A great feature on all Holdens is our automatic locking retractor. As you can hear here, it's locking, and this just helps hold the base of the seat in place. Another great feature, or something you should be aware of, is this line, which should be in line with the ground, and you can adjust the seat as so in the rear to ensure so. Another important point to mention is to make sure you're always buying an Australian Standard certified seat. You can tell a seat is certified by this logo here. So now I'm going to install the actual capsule. So once your base and seat is locked in place, you're going to tether it in. Take this tether here with the clip, feed it through the headrest and lock it into the top tether on the rear of the seat. Once that's clicked in place, you're going to take these straps and feed it through the loops indicated on the seat. Once they're nicely fed through, you're going to take this here and tighten it. When tightening, make sure none of the straps are twisted, and make sure you're not tightening it too much, as this will cause the seat to lift up. Once you've performed all your checks and the seat is secure, you're good to go. So I'm going to show you how to install a convertible seat in the forward-facing position. Put the chair on the passenger side, and I'll go through the steps of installation. So the first step to installing the seat in the car is to secure it using the ISOFIX point. Pick up this clip and position it into the ISOFIX point shown there. The next step is to tighten using this tether. You know it's sufficiently tightened when this green indicator shows. Before you attach the top tether, make sure the seat is anchored on both sides using the ISOFIX points. The final step is to attach the top tether. You do this by feeding it through the headrest and connecting it to the point on the back of the seat. Once that's clipped in, you're going to tighten it to a point where it's securely fastened. Once you've done all your checks to make sure nothing's twisted and it's not over tightened, you're good to go. A commonly discussed topic in Australia is at what age you can transition your child from a rear-facing seat to a forward-facing one. The Australian guidelines recommend you keep a child in a rear-facing seat for at least the first 6 months. We recommend that you keep the child in a rear-facing seat for as long as possible or until they grow out of the seat. You know your child has outgrown the seat when they reach the marker height indicated here. The other option is to use a convertible seat. Now, it's the Australian law to keep this rear facing for at least 6 months. You also are required to keep it rear facing until the child reaches the line indicated on the seat. So for all seats, it's just better to keep it rear facing for as long as possible. This is because in an accident, it provides more support for the child's head and neck.